Welcome back, learners. So in the previous video we have discussed about how to decide the dimensions of the beams. Once the preliminary dimensions of the beams and column, that is your sections, are defined, so it is finalized. We have went to the ETABS software, and in the ETABS software we are defined all the different categories of the columns, that is low load bearing, medium load bearing, high load bearing, as well as uh, the column, the beams also based on the span. So we have defined all the sections, and even we have defined all the materials also, corresponding materials. Now after that, even we have assigned the columns also. Okay, you can see here that if I look into this the ETABS software, I have assigned the columns also, but the orientations of the columns has not been expressed. We have just kept the columns in their actual positions, but we have not actually decided the final orientations of the column. So in the next coming video, we will I'll explain you how to decide the orientations of the column. How to decide the orientations of the column, right? Yes. Now, today I would like to explain you that what I am explaining here is, once the dimensions of the beams and columns are finalized and it is assigned here, even the columns are also placed in the position. Now we have to position the beams. Now when it comes to the beam position, you can see here that we have first we are going to see the plinth beam. First we are going to see the plinth beam. After the plinth beam, we have the first floor beam. After the plinth beam, we have the first floor beam. And after the first floor beam, you can see the you can have the ground floor beam. After the ground floor beam, you can have the first floor beam. Right, the ground floor and the first floor beams remains almost the same, but the plinth beam will not be there. Right. So now you know that we have three types of beams here. Based on the loading, so we have again decided the three preliminary dimensions of the beam. Now let us not worry about which beam has to be of what dimension. So first I'll tell you the easy way. Let us put all the beams of the same dimension, that is, let us consider the highest beam and let us put all the beams. After that, whichever beam we want of the other dimension, we can change it. That option is available in the ETABS software. I'll explain you how to do that. Now, before I move on starting the beams, you know this is a plan. Now, if I make this into 3D structure, okay, if I make this into the 3D structure, you can see this is how it looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like. You can rotate and you can see that how the columns has been placed like this. This is how it looks like. Okay, I can rotate and I can see like this. Right. Now, not only that, there is a view called as extruded view. What is that, you may ask? When I make the view as an extruded view, you can see the columns with their dimensions. For example, you can see here that if I come here, you can see there is a box with the arrow mark showing up. So that is what we call it as extruded view toggle. If I click on this extruded view toggle, you can see that the columns, whatever is there, that will become in the 3D form. Okay, that will be in the 3D form. Otherwise, it will be just shown in the form of lines. But when I make the extruded toggle view, it will be in the 3D form. Right, you can see here, you can zoom and you can see it will be like this. It will be in the 3D forms like this. Okay, now you can see here this all my columns are of same color. right? But I clearly told you that whenever I was defining the column, for example, if you see here, I have defined the section properties, right? So frame sections, you can see here, this column, if I select this and go to modify or show property, this column is having yellow color, okay? Whereas this column is having blue color, whereas this column is having sky blue color. It means I can even identify the column based on the different color also. Now you have the question, why all the columns are showing same? Because this is decided based on the material. Okay, because you know my color was decided based on the material. All the columns are made up of only one material, that is concrete, and that is grade M25. So if you see define section material properties, you can see here M25 modify or show material, you can see that it is in the off color. Now if I want to show, if I want to view this, then what you do, you go to display. Okay, you go to display, or you do one thing, you go to view. Okay, so go to view, or what you can do, you can see here that yeah, next to the extruded view option, there is an option called set display option, right? So I'll just click on that set display option. Now here you can see view the color by object. There you change it to the section properties, or you can change it to the material properties. Now it is by objects. Okay, so therefore all the columns are showing in one color. Now if I make it to the section properties, and if I click on apply to all windows and give apply and give OK, now you can see that you can see by three colors. Okay, so this is one column, this is another column, this is another column. That is viewing the columns by their colors, that is different colors as per the dimension. That is set display option by section property. Now if I select by material properties, you can see here define material properties, you can see M25, all the columns are made of M25, there is no M20, it is in green color. Therefore if I choose set display option, if I choose to material property, if I give apply to window and apply OK, you can see all the columns will be in the green color. Why all my columns will be in the green color? Because my all columns are made of concrete, that is only one grade M25. So if I choose the set display option by section properties, then you can see that it will be in the different color, because we have three dimensions of the column and we have three colors here. Okay, so while working on it, please unselect the extruded view, because it will take time. So once everything is done, you can give the extruded view. So now again I brought it to the 3D. Now I have to start applying the beams. Now keep it in mind, students, whenever I am applying the beams, I should keep my this grids in plan, because I can view the beams only in plan, therefore I have to keep it in plan. And one more thing, whenever I am applying the beam, this should be selected to one story. Why? My plinth beam is different, my first story beam is different, that is ground story beam is different, first story beam is different. Okay, my plinth beam is different, my ground story beam is different, my first story beam is different. Since they are different, if I select all the story, then if I click on one story, that same beam will come to all the floors. Therefore I cannot do that. But for column I selected all the stories, because the columns is present for all the columns, for all the stories. Therefore I selected the columns for all the stories. So therefore now I will make it to one story. Now in order to bring to the plan, now I will go to the base, apply. Right. Now here we cannot apply the plinth beam because in the initial videos only I explained you the software will take everything as a ground. So my plinth beam will start from here, that is 5 feet. This will be my plinth beam positions. So now let us start applying the plinth beams. Okay, carefully we will apply the plinth beams. I told you now I am not choosing the columns as per the dimension. Let us take the highest column and let us assign wherever the beams required. Then later we will start modifying based on the again span. Already we have the data. So based on that we will modify into the three groups of beams. Okay, yes, right. Okay, so now I'll go to the plinth now. This is my plinth beam. Now plinth beam means from here to here it is connected. Okay. Now how to draw? You can see here. You can draw using an option called quick draw beams. Okay. When I click on quick draw beams, again I am showing quick draw beams. Now I have to select, right? So property, now I have to change. I have to change to beam 1, beam 2, beam 3. I told you I will take the highest beam. So I will take the highest beam, this one. Now I need the beam from here to here. Now keep it in mind students, we need a beam continuously from here to here. I cannot choose this option called as quick draw beams. If I use quick draw beams, I'll just show you how it will work. Here one beam will come, here another beam will come, here another beam will come. Now I'll make it to 3D. Okay, I'll make it to 3D. I'll bring here and I'll make extruded view. Now if you see this students, if you see this, I'll just rotate it. Okay, I'll do one thing. Yeah, so now if you see this, you can see a student, it will be connected like three beams. Here to here it will be one beam, here to here another beam, here to here another beam, which is wrong. I don't want like this. Okay, because the software will consider as the grid lines. We have drawn the grid lines only to place our columns. Our beams are not casted like this, that is from here to here, here to here, here to here. No, we have casted our entire beam from here to here. So therefore we are not supposed to join beam like this. This is most very important. You are never supposed to connect like this. Okay, which will give a very wrong answer. Therefore what I'll do, I'll go to plan, base, apply. Okay, I'll go here. I have to delete this. I'll remove the extruded view. Then I have to delete, right? Because I told you I am not supposed to connect the beam like this. Okay, so in order to do this, I'll keep the options as like this so that it will be very clear to view. That's why I'm keeping like this, right? Like this one and this one I'll delete. Okay, I'll go to, in order to delete, you can directly delete the button, or what you can do, you can directly delete the button in the laptop, or what you can do, you can go to edit and you can give delete. Both options are possible. So therefore I cannot use this option, I have to use this draw beams. So in the draw beams also, same manner I have to choose the highest beam, this one. Now I need beam from here to here, therefore I will select like this, I will draw here, that is my first beam. Then I need beam from here to here, I will connect the second beam. Then I connect from here to here, this is my third beam. And I will connect from here to here, this is my fourth beam. Okay, it means this four beams has been assigned there. Okay, my these 4 beams has been assigned there. Okay, yes. Now there is no beam here to here. I have a beam from here to here. So let us connect that beam. That is from here to here. So this one, again beam 3 only. Every time you have to check whether it is beam or it's something else. So from here to here. Okay, that is my this beam. Okay, yes. After this I have to connect this beam. Okay, I have to connect this beam. So I will connect from here to here. Okay, yes, that is my this beam, right? Okay, then I have to connect from here to here, here to here, here to here. I can connect like this, here to here, then here to here, then here to here. That means I will connect from here to here, here to here, here to here. So these 3 beams I have connected. Okay, that is here, here, sorry, this one, right? Only this one is there. Okay, yeah. Then I need to connect this, and even I need to connect this. Okay, this grid line is present, therefore I can connect the beams like this. That is from here to here, right? Yeah, just look at here, students. While doing that, I came to know that I made a mistake. What is that mistake I made? My column has to come here. Okay, so therefore what I do, I'll just delete this. Okay, I'll go to edit, I'll delete this. Even I'll delete, okay, before that I should know what is the column dimension. Okay, I think it is a column 2, so I have to delete this. So now what I'll do, I'll select all stories and I'll select this, I'll go to edit and I'll delete. Okay, I'll delete this beam also. Okay, even I'll delete this beam also. Now my column has to move from here to here. Okay, that was the mistake I did. My column has to move from here to here. Yeah, my column has to move from here to here. Okay, this was my final column, so I have to draw the column here. So therefore I will go to, now I need the column to all the stories, therefore I will make it to all stories. Then I will go to quick draw columns. In the quick draw columns, I will change the property to column number 2. So in the column number 2, I will place my column here. Then now again I will bring into one story, and then I draw to the beams. So this beam 3 is only there, therefore I can connect this beam like this, I can connect like this, and then again I can connect from here to here. Okay, so like this it is done. So it means now this and this is also done. Okay, yes. So then next what you can have, you can have this 3 beams can be connected, this one, right? So therefore I will go here, I will go here, I will select this, from here to here I will connect, then from here to here I will connect. Okay, therefore this as well as this is done, white. Okay, Yes. Then now I have to connect these two, that is this. Okay, I have to connect this two. Okay, this also I am supposed to bring here. Okay, I just made a mistake. I have to bring this column to here. So therefore what I will do, I will just delete this. Okay, even I will select all stories. I will delete this column. Okay, I have to bring to here. So therefore what I will do, I will just to column. I have to go to now column 3, because that was column 3. I'll go to column 3. I'll place here. Right, all story. Now again I'll make to one story. Go to this beam. Beam 3 is there. So from here to here I'll connect. Then from here to here I'll connect. So therefore this and this is done. Right. Then anything else I needed? I have to connect this beam and this beam. Right. That is this one and this one. Yes, that is from here to here and here to here I have to connect. So that means from here to here, then here to here. Okay, yes, so like this is done. So this column is not connected to anywhere. You can see this column we don't have any beams, so only this and this. Okay, yes. So then after that I have this beam, right? Yes, after that you can see I have this beam, so again I'm supposed to bring the column here. Okay, it was a mistake. So all stories, select this, edit, delete. Then column 3 only here. Okay, now I have to connect this and this. So one story here to here, then one more story, that is one more column beam from here to here. Okay, yeah. So therefore this and this is done. Okay, this and this is done. Then next I have this and this. Okay, I have this and this, so these two beams. So it means I have to connect from here to here, then from here to here. Okay, yes. Then I have done this and this. So therefore I have left with a small portion here. I will tell you what to do that. Okay, so then I have to connect these two columns and these two columns. Okay, that means I have to connect here and here, right? So I'm connecting from here to here, then from here to here. Okay, yes, that is this one and this one. Okay, yes. Then after that I have to connect from here to this column. You can see that there is a small projection. It means this column has to come here. Okay, this column has to come here. Therefore I will bring it all the stories. So they are small columns. I have to bring to this column to here, right? So therefore even I have to bring this column here. So what I will do, I will go to columns. I will go to column 2. Sorry, that is a column 1. right? So I'll bring here and I'll bring here. All stories. I'll remove these two columns. Okay, I'll remove these two columns. Edit, delete. Therefore, now what I'll do, I'll just put a cantilever projection like this, and from there to here there is a beam. That is what this beam is. This one, this one. Okay, they are this beam. Then I have to connect this entire beam from here to here. Okay, that is from here to here. Yeah, I made a mistake. See here, this one and this one I'll delete, because when I was doing I kept it all stories. I have to keep one story and I have to do them. Okay, yes. Then here to here. Okay, yes. So that is my this beam. Okay, yes. So then I have to connect this to this to this, and this to this. Three beams are there. That is here to here, here to here, here to here. Therefore, I am connecting here to here, here to here, here to here. Okay, so those are these three beams. Okay, yes. So then again finally I have from here to here, here to here, and here to here. Right? Yes. That is here to here, here to here, and here to here. This is the last. Here to here, here to here, here to here. So like this, now we have connected all my beams as well as all my columns, and even I have to connect the beam from here to here also, it is required. Yes, so my plinth beams are ready. Okay, my plinth beams are ready. Now in the same manner I have to go to the first floor, ground floor beam and the first floor beam. So let us complete the first floor beam as well as the ground floor beam in the next video. Thank you, learners.